to everyone that's about to watch this, I've been looking for inspiration for a long time. I've had this piece in the vault and I just needed that push. And I felt like it finally came to me. So I kind of made the video in a rush. So I hope it's not too bad. But enjoy. Hello everyone. My name is Africa. Pre-civilization, men went out to hunt for resources to feed his family. In more recent apartheid, he went out to work for long hours in his master's mines or plantations. Now, he works a 9 to 5, and so does his wife. The African man comes back home tired, and his family's purpose is to make his life as easy as possible. The family existed to make sure that whatever hard conditions he feels outside, he does not feel in the house. This served as a way of rejuvenating him from all the hard conditions he endures. Many families saw that this family structure worked, and so it was integrated into the black family culture. The man works in the mines, the wife stays at home. She cooks, she takes care of the house. She makes her husband feel as comfortable as possible every fortnight shift. One of the comforts that the wife gives the husband is the convenience of having his food delivered to him no matter where he is. Logically, people have to get up, go to the kitchen and get their food. But for the men of the house, those rules do not apply. The food has to come to him. When it's dinner time, the person preparing the food has to prepare it in a particular way. A single large tray, one plate that has the staple food, one bowl that has the relish and the meats, and a bowl for washing his hands. If you do not prepare it that way, you did not prepare it correctly. When the children are born and they become old enough, the household chores are shared among the children and the wife. The family shares the burden, and the rest of the community gets to enjoy the functional structure, especially the men of the community. Any man who visits the house gets the same treatment as the husband. This behavior is now expected in all of Africa. Every man who walks into a house expects the women and the children to behave like he is the husband, knowing very well he is not the husband. As long as the husband is getting served a particular way, the male visitor deserves the same treatment. Such behaviors became synonymous with respect. Anyone who asks a traditional man to do chores or expect him to accept a meal that is not prepared in that way, that would be disrespectful. And if there's one thing you should never do to the African man, it's to disrespect him. Now, in contemporary Africa, we are at a point where something that was introduced for the functioning of a family unit has now become a social standard for respect. The problem is that in black communities, respect isn't earned. It doesn't work like you would expect. I simplified the hierarchy of respect like this. It's a lot more complicated, but for the purpose of this talk, we will stick with this. Just by virtue of being a man, you deserve more respect than other people in the community. By virtue of being older, you are only second to the man if you are not a man. If you are the eldest and also a man, you have hit the respect jackpot. This is not to say that respect isn't completely earned in the black African community. No. There is a particular kind of respect that is earned. And as the one who is doing the respecting, you can tell if you are giving respect because you are trained to do so, or if you genuinely admire the person that you respect. I'm focusing on the parents that, as a black child, your parents told you to show that one creepy uncle who keeps saying, "If I was younger, you would be my wife, eh?" Or that one old lady who isn't related to you, but somehow you were expected to walk up to her, kiss her mouth, and then act like she is your biological grandmother. But I digress. This is not about respect. This is a different talk. We will discuss that in another time. Men no longer have to earn or work to keep the minimal respect they get. This is where a solution becomes a problem. Because like in contemporary Africa, the woman goes to work. The man goes to work. Yet somehow she is expected to give this man treatment like he is the hardest worker in the house. The men were treated like kings back then, but this was justified. They were doing honorable work. work that was deserving of respect. As a human being, if you do honorable work in one place and you get unsolicited respect in another place, in your head, it makes sense because you have done something that is deserving of respect, even though this person does not know what it is. But on the other hand, if you know you do nothing to earn respect, but you get unsolicited respect, that is a bad, bad combo. You will feel entitled to the respect. If there is no evidence of respect, if there is no evidence of issuing respect to the man, we are ruining him. We are making him a spoiled brat. And I think we have made grown babies. Rewards given without effort make babies out of grown adults. So, what does all of this mean for contemporary African culture in a technologically savvy and free-thinking age?